Hi, this is Brandon Smiley from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the belt squat. This is a fantastic lower body exercise. It can help build your squat, build your lower body, and take the strain and stress also of your low back, your mid back, your shoulders. If you're somebody that's squatting with a regular barbell on your back, this is a fantastic option, especially for more older or seasoned lifters. This is the Pit Shark specifically. I really like the Pit Shark. The creator of it's from my hometown, so I kind of support my hometown guy Rick Hool here. But there's obviously other belt squat machines and apparatuses that use cables and things like that. They all have the same kind of idea and principle in mind, which is take the strain off of the back and the upper body and just place the load on the legs and the hips. And this one is basically just ran from a lever back here to where this moves, and then the load is placed on the pegs here. So the great thing about the belt or the Pit Shark is you can perform a ton of different exercises on it. The bound thing, in my opinion, is it's really easy to load up and get some heavy weight on here. So there's not a 1-to-1 ratio by any means. So if you're belt squatting 500 on a Pit Shark, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to squat 500. However, this is a good option. So the Pit Shark comes with its own belt squat belt, depending upon where you're at and what you have access to. Where you're at may or may not, but this one from Spud Inc.'s pretty good, pretty comfortable. And then I definitely have to set this up on the chains here to be able to get it to the right length. So I know I personally like mine there. And then we're going to step in the belt here. Now, the belt squat, or I'm sorry, the Pit Shark here on this belt squat has 4 different attachments: front, basically 2 middle, and a back. Essentially, the way I like to tell my lifters and my athletes is if you go more towards the front, you're going to get a little bit more quad dominancy. You go back, you're going to get a little bit more hip based action in terms of how you're going to squat. So there's no really right or wrong. It just like it depends on what feels best for you, and obviously where you put your feet is also going to dictate how that feels. And then we've got some support handles here that we can hold on to if we want to. I know I personally programmed this to not hold on to it. I think you get more bang for your buck, especially if you're a strength athlete. If you're just going to have hypertrophy, by all means you hold on to this, but I just think you want to try to keep your torso up in a good quality position the whole time. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hook this in the front one. I'm going to try to give you some ideas of what some different positions look like. So put it in the front one here, and the nice thing about the Pit Shark is when I stand up, it automatically unhooks and I'm ready to go. So when I stand up, this swings out and I'm good to go. So if this is my normal squat stance and I want to hold on to the handles here, to stand here, keep my chest tall, perform my regular squat. And as you can see, I pretty much bottom out on this one. And then if I want to do it not holding on, I put my arms up here. You see that looks a little more natural. And then if I want to go back towards the back end here, I can come all the way to the back. Obviously, it's a longer lever arm. I barely cleared there, and I definitely can't reach. I have to reach forward. So this one, I definitely have to stand tall without any support. I got my feet a little bit wider. It feels a little more comfortable here in this position. And then I can perform my squats. Come back and rack. So the benefits of the belt squat is, you really can develop your hips. There's different exercises you can do on it. Obviously, we're not going to be loading the spine directly, compressively with a barbell on our back. That is the #1 takeaway from the belt squat and the benefits of it. And then also for the sheer fact that it's really easy to set up and go. I mean, you basically hook in, put the weight on there you want, and you're good to go. It's easy to warm up and work up on stuff. You don't have to put the barbell on your back. Technique is somewhat important. By all means, you want to stay in a good position in terms of your squat mechanics. Make sure you're feeling your whole foot, still rooting, all that kind of stuff with your regular squat mechanics. But you've got an option to be able to hold on here as well if you want to make it kind of feel like a Hatfield squat or something like that. But overall, a great way to build your lower body and keep your back feeling good. Programming wise, the sky is really the limit. You can use this for main strength work. You can program 6, 8s, 5s. You can definitely do my hypertrophy work for standard 8 to 12. If you really want to try to kill somebody and do sets of 15 to 20 and blow their quads up, that's also an option. I mean, you just got a lot of really good advantages to this, to a standard barbell, in terms of how you want to program it and see benefits from it. So generally though, you're probably going to see 3 to 5 working sets of anywhere in between those ranges, depending upon how you programmed it. But a fantastic piece of equipment. Highly recommend. If you have any questions, feel free in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.